Mr. Gonzalez, and I'm here to teach you a lesson on lines, rays, and points. We'll start off with a point. It's the basic structure of a line. So a point is going to have just your dot. It can be point A, point B, point C. In this case, we're going to go with point A. Now, you've seen these on your number lines, and you're going to start seeing them a lot more as you progress through the lesson. Here is my line. A straight path of points that continues without end in both directions. Now, a line is tricky because it goes in both directions. You'll have it going this way and in this direction as well. Now, notice though, it is straight. Here I have points B and point C on my line. And I have the arrows on both sides. When you're reading the line, make sure you read both sides. You can read it BC, line BC. You can also read it line CB. It's important. And when you're seeing this, notice that there's arrows above the letters, letting you know that it is a line. And I'm pointing that out because next we have a ray. A ray is part of a line that has one endpoint and continues on without end in one direction. Here's where a ray is different from a line. A ray will have a point and a continuous end, and a continuous line going in one direction. So here is ray F, G. Now, a ray is not like a line because you can only read it one direction. You read it from the point F, and all the way to point G. So here, when you see it on your picture, what you see on your columns is you have the point, your arrow, and then FG. Next is a line segment. A line segment is part of a line between two endpoints. So this is not continuous, this ends at two sides. Here's an example. Here's my point. So here's my line segment, and I'm going to go ahead and name it line segment DE. This I can read both ways. I can read line segment DE, or I can read line segment ED. Either way will work. So here's some practice that we're going to do together. So it says here, name a line. Now if you remember, a line goes continuously in both directions. So if I look here, I'm going to go ahead and name line C, D. I'm going to ignore the E, and line CD is my line. I'm not looking for an angle, so don't get confused with that. I just want a line CD. I want you to go ahead and find your own line. Next we have a ray. And again, to continue on what we learned just a while ago, the ray has one endpoint and one continuous line in one direction, not both, but just one. So for example, I'm going to go ahead and say I have ray E B. Ray EB. My endpoint is E, point E, and my continuous line is going to be in the direction of B. Now it's your turn, and I want you to go ahead and find and name another ray. Next is a line segment. A line segment does not have any arrows, it is 2 points, 1 point here, 1 point here. For example, I'll go ahead and say point A and point E is my line segment. Now I know point A has the arrow, that will come right here where you start drawing. You draw your line, and you'll let us know that this is a line segment. As long as you don't put your arrows, the person reading this should understand that this is a line segment, not a ray or not a line. Now what I want you to do is go ahead and draw yourself a line segment. Make sure again, when you write it out, you have your 2 points, letting everybody know that it is a line segment. So here it goes. It says draw and label. Draw and label a line segment named X, Y. Notice again, it is a line segment. So it's now your turn to go ahead and do this. Draw and label a line named AB. Now again, it is a line, so make sure you pay attention to this symbol right here. Make sure your arrows are showing, because again, it's a line, so it's continuous in both directions, AB or BA. Here we want you to draw and label a ray. Again, make sure you pay attention to the symbol above the letters. And make sure that you have one endpoint and one continuous line in one direction. And that is all. Now, if you have any questions, go ahead and go to your own teacher's Google Classroom, click on the link, and go ahead and have a good day.